I am a founder of this nonprofit organization. Here you are looking at an Urban Food Alliance. It's a food bank. If you go urbanfoodalliance.org, you'll see the website. So when you go to the website, first thing what you're going to see that a very top job training course. So our mission is solving food insecurity and its determinants. So what that means that we are not only helping people with the food or any kind of financial literacy they go through, we also go to extra mile to look at people that what situation they are in today and how we can contribute towards their either better job or another side income or any way they want to make transition in their career. I have a lot of friends that who comes from entrepreneurial background, so they came along with me teaching the similar kind of things. Here, when you go in job training course, you are going to go in there, and I know people asked me that in those course how is it broken down. We have 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, meaning 100 is foundation, 200 level is intermediate, and 300 is professional level. So when that means that how is broken down, starting that Wednesday when we start our program, we will have every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We give you 2 days off in between that where you practice things you learn, and also we'll have some homework for you. So you spend time to learning on your own, and then Sunday we meet with you. So pretty much 5 days a week, we are going to be meeting depending on which program you are in. Each program has there is a PM track, project management track. There are some chat GPT, strictly those who wants to get into more prompt engineering type of role and who says this and I want to do this, that's this course. And then the other one's foundation is this is the foundation where what it does, it gives you about 15 plus job, the career track that we go through. Each job is overview of jobs like your technical and non-technical job, business analysis, project management, program management, or user experience, or software testing, where it does not require you knowing technical details, right? So we go through that, and same time also we go through those who is looking for that career transition like yourself, that say, hey, I am a network engineer, I am this, that, but I think that my job they might replace me. Is there a way that I can stay on this or another career you can go? So that's something we go through that. So as we go through that, you says right now I have two more instructors going to be coming in joining me throughout this program. You can really read a little bit about each instructor, and then the broken down the program is starting May, June. Each one is June, July, and September. That most of this job related training, soft skill and hard skills, we will be covering that. And then after that, what we go through last half of this means after September, August, September, then it's just all like hands-on training and hands-on experience you are going to get. And so you can showcase in your job, in your experience side, that you not only got this, because some of you might be taking this professional exams where, let's say, Scrum exam, or if you go in project management, like in an area that's some agile or safe certification, that we will train you those. And then, or some of you say going in a technical track, then we'll train you that there are some technical exam focus or non-technical focused exam you can take. And then that gives you not only knowing the how to in the job, also you have industry credibility. And the last is career coaching and program. This one is all like every month we meet 2 times, 3 times with you to answer any resume related issues or in job interview or what's happening in the industry trend, so you can hear from other people. Okay, that's ongoing process. That's how it's broken down the program. Now, some of the people that have seen that, hey, I mentioned that the job salary, even if you go The platform we are going to be using, Microsoft Cloud, is like we will be teaching you that all of you are going to have some familiar with Microsoft Cloud, Microsoft 365, what it is, how it is. All the students who is going to be enrolled here are going to have a Microsoft 365 account, who will communicate through something like this Microsoft Teams. So we'll make sure that you understand that technology. As you understand the technology, that will explain to you how the job market. And if you look at that median salary for Dynamics 365, you Google it, you are going to see that this is the median salary. And that for non-technical track. But if you look at technical track, median salary is like Dynamics 365 138 this per year. So that gives you an idea what type of salary is the median national average. Depending on where you are located at, is just different number. I myself manage a team where that we have about 70 people. And in my project also, that as some of the students who join the class, that I say, hey, I'm hiring, and then here is the job role, and then some of you can apply, some of you can apply other places that where I work with other recruiters and other job agencies, then they need similar roles that you can apply for it, right? And then some of these students who found got job, you'll see the testimony also when you go through those the video that you're going to see here. So hopefully that answers the people who said I never heard of you and wanted to get a little bit about that. Is there any questions about the program? And those who sign up foundation through whatever entity coming up, so then you are asking some of you that how do I make the donation and come up foundation? If you come up here, you'll see donate now, and the donate now is going to give you, when you come there, at the bottom, you're going to say donate with PayPal or donate with credit card. Either both of them are going to give you the scenario that how you want to make the donation and contribution. Okay, to enroll that foundation part. Now, I am going to be, I did say earlier that, someone just like Muhammad Riaz, you did mention that you use ChatGPT, but, sometimes you get help. Um, I have somebody in my team that who is very senior in programming, that she created this. This is a software engineer. It's all custom made, custom solution. It is those who has programming experience. It involves front end and back end. On the back end is a serverless code. One day she spent about 2 weeks ago, that whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, she was very frustrated. She was not getting help she needed. So what I did, I spent time about few minutes with her. I showed her just like what you saw Muhammad Kazi, that this is why you need to learn a little bit about prompt GPA, the prompt engineering, as was struggling with the questions she had in mind, but she could not communicate that with ChatGPT. Hence, her answer was wrong. So sometimes we say, people say, "Oh, ChatGPT gives you wrong answer." That's true. Sometimes it's going to pretend like it telling you the truth, and you, if you do not have an experience using the tool, you will know that it gives wrong information, misleading information, but then it's not ChatGPT's problem. It's like something like us, that we have to, human, as a human, we have to communicate it properly. That's why it's good to understand what capability, or how, when I say that I need help, what type of word that I'm giving, that means input. That way my input is given properly, and also it has proper context. So when it spit out output, that output is applicable to you. So if it gets wrong, we use the term called hallucination, and that's the why is very important. Okay. And now, any questions so far? What I shared, and then also, and how I use ChatGPT to get the help she was needed her for her productivity, and at the end she was able to make this whole thing using the having zero background with how to do it, At the end, she was able to complete it within hours, couple hours. It did not take her days to do it. Okay.
I have one question about the courses.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned over here you have a highly paying remote job training. So after the person who complete the training, so you have to give him the job or help him to find the job.
Yes. Good questions. Let me see, understand, right. You said after completing the job, that am I going to help you to find the job or hire you to find this highly remote paying remote job? Is that what your question is?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Okay. Yes. As I said that I work for when I work for a company and that it is and we have large amount of people missing. Half of my people work remotely, and but it remotely means in America, not outside America. It has to be mainland, and this is a government related work, and for that, and it's 100% remote. And do you, as I was teaching the classes before in January and later batches I started, I had a position open up. I opened it up first to my student, told them, here is the job description, here is the that skills I'm looking for. If you feel like you're qualified, you can apply for job. Okay, that's one. And then the others also that I since being in nonprofit world that I know so many other similar recruiters that in the field that they're constantly trying to get the people, this type of people with the background that I'm teaching, and then I pass that information to my students first. Okay.
Okay. One more question, sorry.
Mhm.
About the level that you write over there, like foundation is 100, the intermediate is 200. So how you measure this thing? Like, for example, for me,
Mhm.
what remotely job training I have to do?
Okay, that's a good question. Um, During our the foundation session that we have two type of people, one with the IT background, another one no IT background. And those like who has IT background like you, that Mohammed Riaz, that is that, hey, I am in Wi-Fi engineer, I am this, I do not see there is enough growth in my field, especially in networking engineer side. So people like some people like you who is looking to transition their career in technology but different role and still be applicable, right? So if that's the case, then we show you by about 15, 10, 15 job position that some of them require IT background, some of them do not require any IT background, where still having IT is background helps, right? So then what we do there, we explain, let's say that UX engineer. So we are looking for even in our team UX engineer inside the UX that these are the skills that we need for our case. For example, what I just showed it to you that this one is a custom that where we created is custom is what it is a payment system. At the end of the day, if somebody try to donate money, what am I using? I'm using the banking system. Inside the banking system, that when money comes in, is the payment system. So in that 100 course, we explain to you how are all the different payment system out there, so you have understanding what are those. So if you position yourself as a UX engineer, that you are not green to that world. Does that make sense?
Uh, can you clarify more?
Okay. And the payment system, if you ever make any payment, how do you make a payment typically if you try to purchase something online?
From online, like paying system, like Amazon, they have their own system to pay, like pay with the credit card,
Yes. And what else you can do pay with?
debit card,
Besides debit card, credit card, what other way you can pay online with Amazon?
PayPal.
Yes, correct. Now you see what other way you can pay.
Yeah, these are, I think so. These are the three options mostly.
There are other options
A
nowadays.
firm, you have a
Companies.
firm, you have Amazon store card. There's like a bunch of them.
Yes, you have Apple Pay, you have Google Pay,
Apple
right?
Pay, yeah.
Correct. So as you are getting more and more of this diversity people are looking for, people are at the same time, not everybody use credit card anymore. Not everybody use debit card. But if Amazon wants to be in a business, they have to make sure they meet all type of audience, customers, preferred way paying, right? So what we do in the class, we explain to you the payment system. When you're going to build, work on a payment system, you have to consider doing that. Then let's say if you are using on a UX side, or if you are working for or thinking to become a business analyst, you need to know some of these basic things. As you know this, I mean, right now everything you heard from real, what is there anything new to you? You knew all this stuff, payment system I was talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
So those are the things we cover in 100 level, that you have to have understanding. And then if you are going to design as a UX person, that you need to consider that if somebody pays this, click on submit, and then you see that it comes back the position. Now here you see the payment card and this card, you'll see that all these things shows up for the user. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's what we mean in 100 level. We do not want to make an assumption you know something. We want to give you the enough knowledge that you are knowledgeable in that matter. Okay.